The 17 News at Sunrise podcast is brought to you by Clinica Sierra Vista.
Welcome back to the 17 News at Sunrise podcast, where we share your news on your schedule.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, this is 17 News at Sunrise.
Good morning, good morning. It is finally Friday. Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Maddie Jansen alongside Alex Fisher. Local leaders addressed the state of Kern County last night, a chance to tout their accomplishments and look toward their goals for the new year.
Many of us have called Kern County home for decades, and what we can all attest is that we are a tight-knit community of innovators. Sometimes we're the underdogs, but we're always the people that just don't quit.
Kern County Supervisor Chairman David Couch delivered that address with the theme Investing Today for a Stronger Tomorrow. Couch says the county is investing in public safety with plans to hire more detention deputies so other deputies filling in jails can get back to the streets. He also touched on homelessness, energy, and the economy, saying Kern is in much better shape than we were 10 years ago.
We are back on our feet in pretty good financial condition right now. I would say very good financial shape right now. And I'm thankful that our employees hung with us. I know sometimes they didn't believe maybe that it was as bad as it was, but it was bad.
Couch also gives credit to voters for passing Measure K.
I am excited to announce some breaking news. Next month, I will introduce legislation to bring a University of California medical school to Kern County.
That was Assemblywoman Dr. Jasmeet Bains with a big announcement at the State of the County address, citing a severe lack of access to health care in Kern. She wants to make sure locals interested in a career in the medical field don't have to leave here to get the education they need.
An ambitious package of transportation projects that started with a former Bakersfield congressman's vision in 2005 finally coming full circle. 2 weeks from today, Bakersfield Centennial Corridor project will be open for business, connecting two major freeways and eradicating decades of gridlock. 17's Rob Hagan has this update.
It was a dead end that started one man's vision in 2006 to build a massive, comprehensive transportation system through Bakersfield. Back then, it started as the Thomas Roads Improvement Program. Now it's called the Centennial Corridor Project, created by former Congressman Bill Thomas.
When I came here in 2006, I said, we have the money to get rid of the blockage of 58 into 99.
Welcome to the Bakersfield City Council meeting.
Thomas was honored at Wednesday's City Hall meeting for securing $700 million from the Transportation Act 15-year highway project with a $1.5 billion price tag, a new milestone for Bakersfield.
In recognition of the leadership of former Congressman William Thomas in securing the largest federal infusion of funding the region has ever seen.
I was so excited about carrying the message of what the Transportation Act of 2005 was going to do for us.
Thomas retired 2007 after 28 years as a member of the U.S. House of Representatives. 17 years later, Thomas will get to see the Centennial Corridor finally connect east to west.
Although everybody thinks it took a really long time, that it was 3 times longer getting there than it was.
That was Rob Hagan with that report. Now, the ribbon cutting for the Centennial Corridor project is set for February 9th at 11 a.m. Pretty exciting.
Hello, this is Tim Callahan with Clinica Sierra Vista, and we're excited to unveil the Community Health Center of the Future, our comprehensive care center. It's located right across the street from Memorial Hospital. We have every service under one roof, from family medicine, OBGYN care, dental services for adults and children, behavioral health, and much more. So find your way to better care at Clinica Sierra Vista this year at our comprehensive care center. Visit our website, clinicasierravista.org, for the latest on this project. We'll see you soon.
The man accused of murder and child cruelty after his 2-year-old died of fentanyl is due in court later today. Ezekiel Rivera was 1 month shy of his 3rd birthday when he died at his father's East Bakersfield home on Centito Drive back in June. The coroner's office confirmed yesterday the toddler died of acute fentanyl toxicity. The manner of death, though, remains undetermined. But the boy's 24-year-old father, Raul Rivera, has been charged with murder and, in the case of the second toddler in the home, child cruelty. He was arrested on Wednesday and is being held on $1 million bail. Rivera is due in court later today for his arraignment.
Well, today closing arguments and a potential verdict are expected in the damages phase of E. Jean Carroll's defamation lawsuit against former President Trump. As this legal battle nears an end, Trump's political opponents are ramping up the fight to win the White House. NBC's Bree Jackson is in Washington with the latest.
Former President Trump returning to a New York courtroom today where journalist E. Jean Carroll is seeking $10 million in damages. A jury is weighing how much, if any, to award her after Trump was found liable last May for sexually abusing and defaming Carroll. Trump briefly took the stand Thursday saying he wanted to defend myself, my family, and frankly, the presidency, a statement struck by the judge. The courtroom clash comes as the former president eyes the GOP nomination.
I want to thank everybody. This is a fantastic state.
Trump threatening to blacklist donors who contribute to his GOP challenger, Nikki Haley. The former UN ambassador's campaign raising money off the warning and resisting calls to drop out of the race, instead vowing to fight on.
We've only had 2 states that have voted. We got 48 more that deserve to vote.
Looking to shore up support in Wisconsin, President Biden touted infrastructure investments and his priorities.
I promise to be a president for all Americans, whether you voted for me or didn't vote for me.
Biden and Haley focusing on making their case to voters. Trump fighting court cases and firing up his base. And Nikki Haley's campaign announced they raised $2.6 million in the 48 hours after polls closed in the New Hampshire primary. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
5:35 is your time now, and King Charles was admitted to a London hospital this morning for a scheduled treatment. According to Buckingham Palace, the British monarch will be treated for an enlarged prostate. Reports say the condition is benign and common among men over the age of 50. The palace added that the king will require a short period of recuperation after the procedure. King Charles was diagnosed with the condition last week after going for a checkup because he was experiencing symptoms. He arrived at the private London clinic where the Princess of Wales is also having treatment after undergoing abdominal surgery last week. Sources say the king visited Kate at the hospital shortly after he arrived.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, this is 17 News at Sunrise.
The 17 News at Sunrise podcast is a production of KGET and Nexstar Media Group. For more on all of the headlines in today's show, head to kget.com.